Now then, my friends, I'm in New York again, and I'm in Washington Square Park, and we're going to take a walk over to Salt Bae Burger. Now, you will have heard of him, Nusret Gökçe. He's the pompous, pretentious, I won't say it because I'll have to beep it over, who sprinkles salt down his sweaty arm. I mean, I've never understood that. It just does that, and then you get all. You don't want that. It's unhygienic. And he also charges about, I think it's about £2,000 for a steak or something daft, covered in gold tin foil. I mean, I wouldn't want that personally. It set my feelings on edge. But he has opened a place in New York. It's been open a while now, actually, and it's called Salt Bae Burger. It's a bit more commercialised. It's obviously a lot cheaper. He does do a gold burger in there, but that's not what I'm going to review today, because I think it's over $100, and there's no way I'm paying that for the same burger that's covered in a piece of tin foil. But we're going to go and try his Salt Bae Burger and one of his milkshakes. We're going to go and mark it out of 10. Now, I will say the guy does use good meat, so I'm hoping it's going to be good, because I'm pretty hungry, if I'm honest. I've been walking the city. I'm going to take you guys with us. Normally I'd say subscribe at this point, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say if you enjoy the content at the end, then hit the subscribe button and click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. It's free. You don't have to pay a penny. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Now, who actually remembers this on the movie When Harry Met Sally? I think, correct me if I'm wrong, go check it out, she drops him off somewhere around here, and that's in the background. Always a movie. It's like one big movie set, isn't it, New York City? Anyway, come on, let's go get this Salt Bae Burger.
Well, have a nice life.
You too.
Okay, just stop right there. Just look at this street. This is in New York. It's unbelievable. Look, it's just like Coronation Street. It's got cobblestoned street. Wow. Just look. It's absolutely gorgeous, this street. You know, the only thing that ruins it for me, and I don't think it's not in keeping with the street, is an electric car. That's just not right. I'm out of here. Come on, onwards. So there's a burger place here. I think it's called Grey Dog or something. Looks quite cool inside, and I bet you their burgers are better than Salt Bae's. Might have to come back. Looks pretty good in there. Anyway, come on, onwards. Right, my friends, so we're not far away now. We're now in Union Square, so I think we've got about another 5-minute walk. I'll show you a little bit around Union Square and then we'll get this burger. Come on, remember, take everything with a pinch of salt in this video. See what I did? Forget it. Gandhi. Now, I hope that isn't a sign that this burger is going to be as dry as Gandhi's flip-flop. Enough with the jokes. Come on.
Is it kind of like? Is it kind of like? It's like you know, reservation. I'm there. The Reading Terminal.
Get over here without being knocked over. Park Avenue. Now, wasn't that where Different Strokes, was it Drummond his name was? Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for certain. Do you remember? You get the idea though. Yeah, Different Strokes. I'm sure they lived on Park Avenue. It's all TV stuff and now that you will hear a lot in New York. Try using your brakes instead, it always be a better option. Onwards. Salt Bae Burger, here we are. Right, well, it doesn't look overly inviting because of all the scaffolding, but there's a lot of that in New York City. There's just scaffolding everywhere on the buildings all the time. But let's go in and give this a try. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest, because I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to have one of their milkshakes as well. I do love a milkshake, so that I am looking forward to. Something a little bit of sweet after the mains, pudding after the mains. Let's get in there. Right, my friends, so I've actually ordered, I've gone for the Salt Bae Burger, 6-ounce tender Wagyu beef burger with melted buttermilk blue cheese. Might make me a little bit ill, the blue cheese, but we'll see, hopefully, fingers crossed. Topped with crispy fried onions. You can actually have a gold burger as well. That's $120, but forgive me if I don't have that one. That's a 6-ounce Wagyu Salt Bae juicy burger coated in 24-carat edible gold, served authentic Salt Bae style, smothered in freshly melted cheddar cheese. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to go for the Salt Bae Burger. I've also gone for the Salt Bae Baklava Shake, which is $25. Vanilla cream with crushed pistachio rim, drizzled with rich white chocolate syrup, and a whipped cream and baklava. And you can actually see them cooking it for you over there, which I actually quite like because it's all open, the kitchen's open. So just take a close look at the menu, my friends. Wow. Okay, well, I think Salt Bae says that, doesn't he? Wow. 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 And I have to say, it looks, I mean, that milkshake's mental. That is mad. And the burger, I've just done I'm going to show you the B-roll in a minute. And as I've done the B-roll, the juices are actually flowing out of the burger itself. It looks absolutely fantastic. Well, I cut this in half. You take a closer look, my friends. Wow. Wow. Right, I've got to say, it looks great. All the juices flowing out. I hope it tastes as good as it looks, my friends. I mean, just look at that. You can see the juices in the Wagyu beef there. Look, when you squeeze it there, it's absolutely, it's really, really moist is the word I want to use. We're going to go in for this. Oh wow, hang on, here we go. Oh wow. Wow. Okay. We've got music playing, so I'm going to have to be quick with this and go through it outside. But the bun itself, slightly toasted, sesame seeds on the top there. We've also got some onions on there. We've got the blue cheese. It's so tender and juicy, and I have to say, smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I can imagine this being very filling. We've also got the fries here as well with a little bit of seasoning on there. So I'm going to just dip them in the ketchup. Slight crispiness on the outside, soft on the in. Let's go for one without the ketchup, see what the seasoning is like. Really quite tasty with that seasoning on, I have to say. But the burger, just look at that again. It's not the biggest of burgers, but it's so tender and juicy. It's unbelievable. Look at the juices coming out of that. That is spot on, my friends. Right, I'm going to eat this. Then we'll go on to the milkshake after, which I'm not sure how I'm going to tackle that. While I eat this, the gentleman's actually shown me. I said, has Salt Bae been in here? And he said, yeah, he's been in here a few times. And he showed me a video on his phone, so I'm going to show you that while I'm eating. And I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm going to enjoy this. Nice toasted bun. The meat is very succulent. I'll see you guys. I'm actually quite impressed so far. Wow. I'm going to leave the fries and take them back with me, otherwise I'm not going to be able to finish this milkshake off. You get some gloves there as well if you don't want to mess your hands up. I've got to tell you, I really enjoyed that. The meat was so juicy. I mean, it's the Wagyu beef. It was really, really tasty. So tender, juicy, succulent, tasty. I mean, I'm a bit funny with blue cheese because I'm kind of allergic to it a little bit. But it added, and I didn't change I was going to get them to change it, and I thought, no, leave it as the recipe. And it tasted fantastic. The actual bun itself, slight crispiness on it because it had been toasted, slightly toasted bun. Beautiful inside. We'll go through the score in a bit, but I'm telling you, I'm actually really impressed. So there we go. I've seen a few different reviews on it. Some saying some negative reviews on it, but I'm going to tell you, so far, very one of the tastiest burgers I've had, to be fair. The meat is great. Right, let's go in for this milkshake. I'm not sure how I'm going to... The baklava's kind of impaled into the cream there, but we'll taste it first. Oh, I'm going to coin his phrase again. Wow. 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 That's absolutely... Wow. That's... Wow. Wow. Yeah. That tastes spot on. We'll get some of this cream. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's taste this. I'm not sure I'm going to do this. We'll go for it. We'll lift that off. Here we go. I think I can pop that on that plate there, and then we can use my fork and my spoon here. I'm going to keep talking because I say we've got music playing. But this is nice. Well, here we go. Look at that. There you go. Very sweet, chewy. That flaky on the top there, look, like a little bit of flaky pastry on the top there. Wow, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to finish this off. We'll see you guys outside, but wow, very impressed, I have to say. I'll see you guys outside in a minute. I'm going to try and demolish this. See you in a minute. Wow. Wow. Right, let's get down to business. Wow. I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't want to like this because the guy's a bit of a... He comes across as a bit of a... You know what I mean? He comes across as a bit of a knob, really, doesn't he? Salt Bae, but... However, so I went in there thinking, oh, you know, because he sells expensive steaks with gold on them, etc. And I didn't want to like it. But I have to say, the meat was some of the best meat, if not the best meat that I've had on a burger. It was so juicy, tender, succulent, tasty. They didn't put a lot of sauces on it. They didn't put loads of salad on it either. They kept it. I spoke to the chef after, and he said we try and keep it as simple as possible because it's all about the meat. And it was beautiful. What a beautiful burger. Simple but gorgeous, tasty. The bun itself, like I say, I've gone through it and it's slightly toasted on it. You can see them cooking it there. Smaller than I expected it to be, but then again, it was filling. So for the burger, I just don't agree with all this gold stuff on burgers and stuff. Let's go through the price first. The burger itself was $22 and the shake was $25, $51.17 in total, and then a 20% tip, which I gave him a $10 tip. So it's not cheap, But then again, you don't go into Salt Bae to expect it to be cheap, but it's not Salt Bae gold price burger prices that you've seen in London where, you know, you're paying $2,000 for a burger. It pains me to say it, but I really enjoyed it. So I have to give the burger, I can't see anything wrong with it. It was so tasty. I've got to give the burger a 10. God, it really pains me because I just think the guys, you know, but the burger was a 10. It was excellent. The service was excellent in there as well. I like the idea of it personally, because if you go to his higher chain restaurants, it costs a fortune. I mean, you're talking hundreds of dollars, whereas that gives you the option to go in there and have a kind of Salt Bae meat without paying thousands of pounds. I know it's still not cheap, but it is what it is. The milkshake, I would say, a little bit sweet. It was a bit over the top for me, the milkshake, but it was tasty. Milkshake, I'd go an 8 for the milkshake. But the burger, wow, as he says. There you go. Pains me to say it, but Salt Bae Burger, New York City. It's worth a visit, I guess. So there we go. Anyway, that's all from me today. Hit the subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't want him putting salt on it though, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have wanted that if he was there. Just leave it out, mate, you know, leave it out. Just give me the burger. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Wow.